Hello, hello, this is Angela with Dogwood Paper Arts. Welcome to my channel. Welcome to my button mess. I am separating these and putting them into their perspective jars. And so this one is green. So I'm going to toss it in the green. I may have to take some of them off of their cards. I'm not sure yet. Same button, different company. These two. These are green. That's green. There's another green. I have to tell you, I got all of these plus 2 shoe boxes of buttons, and I only paid about $2.50 for them at an estate sale. It was the second day of the sale. Nobody had purchased them. Unbelievable. And so I swooped them right up. I went early in the morning and I wasn't gonna leave a $3 and something box of buttons there. So anyway, it was a big find for me. Anyway, they're all on these cards. These are. There was a bunch without cards, but there's also a bunch of baby buttons. Can you see those in there? Little tiny guys. And here's some others that are in here. Little tiny guys. So I have some more blue. These ones that are black and gray, I'm throwing them in the black and gray box. Duh, right, huh? Blue, blue. And these I'm throwing in with the blue. They're kind of a turquoisey color, but I don't have a turquoisey jar. So, white, green. What is that? Pink or red? Sometimes they say what color they are. But not those guys. I'm going to toss them in the red. I'm going to toss these in the brown. Green. Green. When I started out, I thought, I'm not going to need a green button jar. Well, it's the one that's full. That one in the white. Turns out I didn't really need a purple, a jar for purple, but where are you going to put them if you don't put them in a purple jar? Of course, the jar is not purple. Yellow. Ooh, look at these yellows. That goes cool. I don't know what I'll do with them all. Those are kind of a tan. I'm going to put them in the tan. Those red or orange? They look orange up there. Okay, orange. These are definitely orange. Purple. 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 There's a whole bunch of these. I'm going to take these off of the cards because they just have pull pins on the back. And what I mean by that is they're just like these. And I always save these in case I put something on a journal and I use a shank button. I can punch a hole and put that on the back and then cover that little shank holder. Green. I'm going to put those with the blue. It's the turquoisey ones again. Purple. Oh, another yellow. Pink. I just thought I'd bring you in and show you what's been going on with the organization. The room is coming along great. I've gotten a lot done. My son came and picked up the serger. Thank goodness. He didn't know I was organizing. But he did. He asked if he could have my fabric strips that I had the jelly rolls. And I said, certainly. And so all my jelly rolls are gone because he's making a strip quilt. So, so that was good. Good for me. So that cleaned up my fabric drawers. I still have plenty to play with. I'm not lacking for, you know. I was going to say, did I say I'm putting these in with the red because they have the red on top? Ooh, these are cool. Look at these. Isn't that cool? Really, this is why I collect buttons, is because they're just so pretty. Aren't those beautiful? How can you resist? You know? Can't tell what color. Is that a rosy pink or a rosy red? Let's go rosy red. Rosy red, pink. Now these are kind of wineish, but I'm going to put them in the purple. Pink. These are almost kind of orange. Green. I'll show you the jars here in just a minute. Pink. There's a number of these. First in fashion, washable. These are washable buttons. Bailey Green and Elger Incorporated. Made in Japan. But I might take those off of the... But look, here's a streamline. It's similar, but not the same. I might have to get a little turquoisey jar going. Let's see. If I take them off of the card, that would be okay. Even fabric upholstery buttons are in here. Oh, that's a coat button. But there is some upholstery ones in here too. Let's pull this over. So anyway, these buttons are in here with the rest. These have a really cool cut to them around the edge. Ooh, come back here. Yeah, see, here's kind of a turquoisey one too. On one side they're white, but on the other side they're kind of turquoisey. That one's turquoisey or blue? I don't know. It's hard to tell. It's hard to tell. Ah, there's one off of the card. I don't know why I'm separating them. I wanted to just look at them in their little colors. First I thought that one was a glass one, but it's not. And this one slipped in there. It was a bracelet with a button closure. See, right there. There's a star. That's kind of that turquoise color too. Not that. I don't know. Maybe they're okay in here. There's another one. Excuse me, my throat. This is always kind of clogged up. Well, these are definitely different. So I'm going to put them in this little jar. And I'm going to pull these off the backs. I know it's worth more on the button card, but I'm not keeping them there. Those are in my gold and silver button box. These here are a very unusual button. I have some off the card, so I'm going to cut these off the card so I can show them to you. See the little holes in there? I don't know if you could see that. Okay, let me see if I can do it this way. There, see the tiny holes? It's just the way they made them. It's like they stacked them all up on top of each other. So, anyway, what have you guys been doing? Happy New Year, everybody. Welcome to 2023 with me and everybody else that's made videos today. Wow, so many videos out there. I've been working in this room all day long. Cleaning and straightening and all that stuff. And let's see, well, I'm going to show you these, but first I want to take the white ones off of their should I save these? I used to save them all the time in case I make a sewing journal. I don't know where I'll put them. That's the thing. I'm going to put them with tags because they're kind of like a tag for buttons. Oh, I want to show you all my jars of colors here. And then someday I'll show you my collection. It's actually quite amazing. But in here, I wanted to, I'm going to clean off a shelf, and I want to put my buttons on the shelf, because buttons give me great joy, and so I think that would be really nice to have them, you know, we'll see if they drive me nuts being on these cards. Yeah. I love to go to estate sales and find big things of buttons on the last day. You don't normally. But gosh, it was sweet. Sweet, sweet, sweet. So, okay, let's put these in there. And this is a silver button on here, so in with the silver it goes. It'll add just a little bit of color to it, besides the gold and silver colors. Okay, so We have our turquoisey ones. There they are. Oh, oh, oh. Let's close it up. This was a jar I've had in the garage for a while, so why not use it? Oh, that's to my glue. There we go. So here are the blue buttons. You've seen those. All kinds of them. Look at this button. That must have been on a coat. See that funny shape? Kind of like almost a brick. All kinds. All colors, and when you just look at them, though, they're kind of boring, aren't they? But I love them. So I bought these at the store, and they didn't cost very much. They're an airtight container for food, actually, but they're plastic. So I figured if I dropped one, I couldn't hurt it. Okay, so let's come over here. This is all I had in the purple, but there's some interesting ones down there. Hearts and diamonds and triangles and a lot of these. She must have been going to make something with purple. Oh, that one's different. Yeah, this one is like that one. So the only thing I think is she was going to make something. And here again. And then here's that wine colored one. I better put that with red. No, when it gets in the red it looks purple. When it gets here it looks red. Okay, over there it goes. Okay. And then we have the black and gray. And, you know, they're not very exciting, although there's a glass bead in here that came off of that bracelet over there. There is these in there. You can see the string at the top. That's where the buttonholes are. So I don't know how that worked, but it probably went through a coat jacket or something and latched it. So a lot of unusual ones. That's not unusual, but pretty. But look at this one. Weird. Weird looking, but I love it. And then we have the orange. Isn't it pretty? Look at this one. That one's not showing off its color like it should. Sorry about the dog whining. It's not mine. It's the homeless guy with his dog out there, and the dog is a Samoyed, and so he talks non-stop. Not the man, the dog. So, anyway, all day long. This dog is just going on and on and on. Here are all the green, and they ended up really taking over the button jar. And I may go ahead and take some of these off of the cards just to get some more space in here. So, because it's awful crowded. Oh, that's a pretty one. I love the texture in it. sportswear washable buttons. Oh golly, I'm sure glad they're washable. So anyway, I'm trying to be a good sport, and I'm actually kind of afraid to go say something to him, but honestly, I'm trying to be a good sport and not make his life any more hellish than it is right now, because I understand he's lost his place, but I also see him there every single day and not looking for a job, so I don't know. Maybe he works. Maybe he's trying to save money to get a place. But, oh boy, I'm really tired of the dog just going on and on and on and on all day long. It's exhausting. Okay, that's my rant. No more. I'm not ranting anymore. I do feel bad for him. There's no doubt about that. Okay, let me stack those up. I've got this one, which is gold and silver. So that's pretty cool. And then, of course, we have the white one, which is, wow, they're always full, aren't they? When you separate them, there's the white. But I gotta show you these white. I kept them separate because they're so pretty. They're like a little square button with a tulip in the center. See that? I don't know. Yeah, little tulip in the center. So you can see the bump on the back here. Yeah. Yeah. Very, very light and fragile feeling. So we've got those. This is the brown and tan ones, and there's a lot of leather ones in here. And oh, that one kind of looks green. Lots of beautiful wood ones. Very pretty. Here's one that looks like a piece of wood. I love that. Beautiful leather ones. Wouldn't that make a pretty, any one of these on a guy's journal? These would be so pretty. There's one I really love. Where is it? These look like they came off of a couch. It's just a little leather one. I think it's this one. That one must be kind of tan, I think, is what I thought. But wouldn't any one of these look great on a journal as closure, especially on a guy's journal? I'm gonna have to remember that. Now that I see these like this is good, because then I think about new closures for journals using buttons. New to me. Oh, I showed you this one, didn't I? The baby buttons. I have another batch of buttons somewhere, and it has more baby buttons in it. And then, of course, I showed you these. And these are all on cards. She must have made doll clothes. They're very tiny. When I hold them up to the camera, it doesn't look so tiny. But they're size 12, which is a 1/4 inch. I mean, tiny. good for journals, though. Don't you think? I think it would be very good. And then the reds in this one. And, oh, that's an orange. That goes in the orange one. There are the stars down here. Right there. I love this one. There's an anchor. Here is just a beautiful red one. I have a big heart. And let's see. These. Look at these. That is a giant button. There you go. Isn't that something? That's the back. That's the front. But it's kind of like a big flower. Here's one that is for a baby boy. All boy. That orange needs to go to the orange pile. Anyway, a lot of them I am leaving on the things because I might sell them. I've thought about that before, but just haven't been able to come to that conclusion yet. Pinks. That one looks almost orangey too, doesn't it? Peach. So I'm going to send it over there. In here I've got lots of pretties. A lot of wooden buttons. Woo! Now, these buttons I think are really ugly. But, I mean, they might appeal to somebody, but I have a whole bunch of them. But they must have been on an old dress, or I would say probably a dress of some kind. Because they are very old. They look like they've been through the wash a lot. And, anyway. Oh, I found a bunch of glass buttons, too. I was so excited. I have those in another container. There's a pretty one there. Yeah. Okay. And last of the button colors is the yellow. Isn't that a cool button? It reminds me of a lemon slice for some reason. I don't know. They're just so pretty. The lights do not do them justice, dear friends, at all. I love that one. I think that one is cool. Do you think that maybe this one is a celluloid? Let me find another one. There's a whole bunch of them in here. This is the back and this is the front. Now, they look like brains. Somebody's brain. Or this way it looks like a bowl of spaghetti. But I wondered if it was celluloid. Because it's really weird the way they did that, but they are definitely made buttons. In here are also these really cool shank buttons. And there's some really cool owls. And I don't know. It seems like yellow ones, they always make them into things that are quite classy. I guess, you know, so that they're well designed. Oh, I put these in with yellow too. There's another one of those. But yeah, they just kind of look celluloid-y to me. But this one is buttercup yellow. You can't tell that with this light, but oh my gosh, it is. It reminds me of the buttercup flowers we used to pick. So that is the yellow. Now one of the jars, instead of taking on the wooden buttons, it took on some wooden clothesline clips, but they're the little ones. So I don't know if I'm going to keep these or if they're going to go, oh, this one is not working. Ugh, there we go. They break really super easy. I made a bunch of flower clips for your refrigerator, magnetic clips. 1 year for a bazaar. But I was really worried about these breaking, oops, easily. So anyway, that is what that is. So those may go to my Etsy shop. My Etsy shop is growing over there. But I wanted to show you these. I found my milk caps. This was at the same estate sale. And this was sitting in the container. So, and I may have some other ones mixed in here that I got on an Etsy shop too. So, I know I have some more somewhere. So, it'd be fun to find those, but I want to scan them and then get them on a digital. Here's one of the little Tim Holtz people I found in the bottom of the bag, along with Country Diary of an Edwardian Lady piece of paper. And that's all I have, so I guess I'll let you go for now, and I will definitely be seeing you soon. I'm going to try and take a video tomorrow of the room and let you know how it's going. Here's a very dusty jar that's getting filled with my wooden spools. I have them somewhere. I haven't come across them yet, but I know I have a great big box of them. So, alright, well thanks for joining me, and I hope you all have a happy new year, and I wish you guys all the best, and I will see you next time right here on this channel. Big hugs to everybody. Bye.